Access Bank is a success story driven by a passion for exceptional performance and a clear vision. When Access Bank changed its management in 2002, its vibrant new executives brought with them an audacious vision to transform Access Bank, which at the time was way outside the top 65 banks in the country, into a leading world-class financial services provider.
The vision of Access Bank is simple, and we know that it is compelling. It is to transform our bank into a world-class financial services provider. That shows you the level of dissatisfaction with the status quo when we came here in March 2002. The focus is on the future, and our benchmarks are, simply put, world-class banks. We want in Nigeria to have a bank run by Nigerians, owned by Nigerians, but can compete with banks anywhere in the world. Our mission is to go beyond the ordinary, to deliver the perceived impossible in the quest for excellence. At close of business, when I'm walking outside this door, I ask myself, could I have done it better? And if the answer is no, then I know that tomorrow I'm in for a day that is even harder than the day that just passed. And that is the way everybody in Access Bank thinks.
This quest for excellence has led the bank to continually upgrade its processes to match the highest global standards. This has made the bank the darling of foreign financial institutions seeking strategic partnerships with Nigerian banks. These and many more achievements reflect the culture of excellence that runs through the bank. Today, Access Bank has been propelled into the ranks of the top 10 banks in the country. Their accomplishments show that they are focused on making sure their customers enjoy the best financial services available, because they know banking is about the customer, not the institution.
Post-consolidation, other interesting things have happened in the bank. In pursuing our retail business, we have the ING, which is, of course, one of the largest banks in the world, serving as our technical advisors to drive our retail project. But one of the more interesting things which have happened lately is the IFC partnering with Access Bank on a program which is referred to as the Gender Empowerment Program. The Gender Empowerment Program is an extremely exciting venture for us because not only does it provide income opportunities for the bank, but it also has implications as far as national development is concerned. Okay? It's all about providing not just financial support, but also technical and consulting opportunities for female entrepreneurs and aspiring female entrepreneurs. In a country where you probably have more women than men, okay, and women have not been catered to at all, and therefore those who even have latent capacity to produce have not been supported. If we begin to provide a structured approach to support those women, it certainly must have positive impact on national development. There is a club which we call Access Women in Business, and we're going to be providing support to women. The idea is that no woman should walk into Access without going out to something. If you have a project and it's not bankable, we will help you make it bankable.
Earlier in the year, Access Bank successfully launched a new logo to reflect the unique dynamism of the bank and to support its retail banking initiatives.
Moving from its inefficient past, 21st century transportation has evolved remarkably. Over the past 3 years, Access Bank has been similarly transformed, propelled by corporate vision to be a world-class financial institution.
Driven by a full appreciation of the fact that a successful bank is built on successful customers, Access Bank continually challenges itself to find new ways of empowering the people who walk through its doors. It is as part of this quest for a broader level of excellence that Access Bank has initiated the Access Women in Business Network and has just acquired a $15 million facility from IFC to support the program.
When the IFC, one of the world's largest development financial institutions, came to us and told us that in its actualization of its developmental mandate, it has a unit called the Gender Empowerment Program. And they desire to basically support the emancipation economically of African or women in business, and that they had tools and funding for this purpose. immediately there was a meeting of minds. And we came together and we started thinking it through. And the more we thought and the more we brainstormed, the power of this initiative was obvious and clear to all. What are our objectives here? The Nigerian woman in this Abrahamic environment that is Nigeria, very masculine, is constrained in several respects from realizing their dreams and utilizing all that energy that we know exists within our women folk. Indeed, you might not realize it, but 50% of business activity in the informal sector actually is handled by women. They don't have access to capital. They don't have exposure to people and institutions that could assist their development and their growth. They don't have access to training and practices that would improve their businesses or even their management capacity. That is what this program seeks to eliminate or bridge. How will it work in practice? In partnership, the IFC is providing us with funding. The IFC is providing us with exposure to best practices, credit scoring methods, loan delivery methods, etc. And together, Access Bank is to translate this into services and products that will manage the life cycle of the growth of this Nigerian female entrepreneur. We will go out using the customers we have today and the customers that we will win, the female customers, and transform their lives. In doing so, IFC achieves its mandate. Access Bank as a corporate citizen expands its market share. And the Nigerian woman, as an entrepreneur for herself and her family, and of course for Nigeria, whether in taxes or in creation of employment, benefits, and of course the whole nation benefits as well.
We operate on 3 levels to promote the inclusion of women in private sector development, and our primary focus is Africa. We work at the macro level with governments to identify and provide solutions to legal and regulatory impediments to women's participation in the private sector. At the meso level, we work with financial intermediaries like Access Bank to ensure that women have access to the financial services and particularly to the loans that they need to grow their businesses.
Design Options has been in business for about 19 years. And our business is furniture manufacturing. We have a factory located in Ilupeju, and we have a staff of about 120 people. So it's a full-time job managing all these people on its own, not to talk about having to deal with the hostile Nigerian environment.